Hey, hope everybody's doing alright. I'm back to do a little review on a piece of gear that I've received and played with. Now, I'm not going to light the thing. I'm not going to sit here and put a clock in front of you to tell you how long it burns. It's just a quick review on the gear, what you get and the reality of it. So, $99.95 will buy you a LiteTrail titanium solid fuel cook system version 3, brand new for 2014. Keep in mind, this is the full kit, so you get the cup and everything with it, and we'll talk about that in a second. However, if you just wanted a few different parts, I'll tell you those as we break them down. So, this is the kit for $100. Everything is inside the cup you get. This is a little Cuben Fiber stuff sack. $15.95 if you buy it by itself. It's very nice, light, and works well. Here's the cup. It's all titanium, extremely light, insulated, has a nice lid. The lid has a feature to let the steam come out, as well as this little handle. It actually slides across and it won't lay down flat. So as your lid gets hot and you want to check it, you can still grab here and lift it off. It's awesome. Keeps you from burning your fingers. If you want to just buy this cup by itself, $44.95 is what you're looking at. But your whole cook system comes in the cup. Go ahead and reach inside. You can grab your bag. Now, I've kept the bag, and this is what comes in it. They also give you 3 S-Bit tablets along with it. I've used those testing it, so I don't have those anymore. However, they give you the Bic lighter, and they give you the actual stove itself. Now, the LiteTrail titanium wing stove is exactly $13.95. Very basic. You put fuel and you open it up. So as you open it up into 3 different little prongs, kind of make a triangle out of it. All you have to do is set it down. A couple other things that they give you. The windshield. Very light, made of titanium. And you can get the windshield by itself for $15.95. It just kind of slides together. I don't know if you can see how they're kind of bent over. The metal is, you pop them in, you slide them together, and then you have your windshield. Has a nice cutout, and that is for whenever you put your cup in. Your handles fit in place. Finally, comes with a little they call it a titanium, or the LiteTrail titanium ground protection / reflector. Just reflects the heat up, helps you get a quicker burn, and it's $5. So the way the entire kit plays out is you take your little ground protector, set it down, open up your actual stove, place your fuel tab right here. So if you're using your fuel tabs, and it's any type of solid fuel tab will work, but you just take your fuel tab out. S-Bits actually so far have worked great for me. Here's just a couple I picked up in Okinawa. All you're simply going to do is set it down and light it on fire. A couple tricks to it is either lighting a match and just laying it on it. Either that, or as you take the actual lighter, I found it's easier just to hold it, flip it upside down, and then light it. And then all I do is just set it back in place. One of the plus sides to this actual stove, you can see these ridges. Well, they work really well to grab onto your actual cup, help steady it. So simply place this down. You got your fuel tab on fire, things are going. Take your windscreen, set it, one second. Go ahead and set it around it. And it basically just protects everything. And you can kind of see how it lays out in there. And it does get a really good flame going. And then finally, all you have to do is take your cup. And your cup will actually sit directly down. And it's extremely sturdy. I've had no issues whatsoever with it. It works really well. Everything that you see here, minus this little piece of fuel. Alright, so your screen, the stove, the cup, the lid, everything comes in at roughly 3.4 ounces. So 3.4 ounces is pretty light. if you're an ounce counter, a gram counter, you really can't go wrong with this this system. I highly recommend you get it. And you do have an option. If you do not want to get these handles, you don't have to. They'll actually take the handles off and just give you the pot itself. I recommend you get the handles. It just makes life easier. But then again, to each their own. But that's the system, the LiteTrail. I did test it. I'm not going to show you me testing it, but I will tell you, with an S-bit, I was able to boil 2 cups of water to a rolling boil. Then I dumped it in my Mountain House mill and I cooked it outside in the rain in Okinawa. I blew out the tablet. I then filled it up with about another cup and a half of water. Relit the same tablet. Got the water hot enough to where I couldn't touch the water, and I made myself some tea. With 1 tablet, I can cook a meal and I can have a hot beverage. 1 tablet weighs half an ounce. So if I use, you know, I only do like 1 hot meal pretty much, and 1 hot beverage a day. Even if I was to do 2, 2 tablets is only going to be an ounce. So pretty much, you know, you can, however, you can add it up for how long you want. But at the end of the day, if you have 12 tablets, you can cook yourself 12 meals, and you're looking at 6 ounces of fuel. And every time you use one, you lose an ounce for the ounce counters. Love the system. It's a great piece of gear. And like I said, I highly recommend it. If you've already got your own stove or your own cups, then, I mean, you're really looking at absolutely no weight whatsoever. And this system is going to fit in pretty much any cup that you got. So, once again, I appreciate you guys watching. If you've got any questions or you're curious about anything that we've talked about, please leave me a message, and I'll get back to you when I can. Thanks.